Mondays are often busy for every one of us, and so the hustle and bustle of Accra with traffic and everything. But I pray for you that you would be able to meet your targets for the week. So to me, I don't know what time. That is an awatchi near maybe one more near by a ding by a serena Miss Obama who are ding and my you to me at the aye. Mama Esther, one of the finest old time gospels. I watch you in Waka who say Ushiani or Domewa and Wishra, Ushian your mamma, and woman of some Ushian your tete were now in the year. To me, don't hear what time. Sunrise Jumediano, Yatanasi de Biarada, near Kai was said, Yawa Ashali Boche or Bodankadi to be precise. Tintibiana was stories be open say yam more amount, would Jumedibia, wo Yamebo de ro amount. And one is a wish you true coin over Ashali Boche, Charlie's why I say, and I yawa top. Over to me, Afraid, and so it was 055 154 3840. Yes, Rena, Mr. Nawachi, Wobeboye. Facebook, GH Live TV and radio. Instagram, GH Live TV / GH Live Radio _ Twitter, which is the X, GH Live TV _ Oko YouTube, so I know GH Live TV. On your website, GH Live Radio 12345. I enter me, ma. I enter me, noni a what I am. We no we am kunimudi amaya. The vampire mouse and I watching baby kunimudi a day amao. Madame Jumera, CEO, the Bandara's boss. GH Live TV, thank you so much, sir. You are the executive producer, one of the finest. General Manager, Mr. Aaron, thank you so much, sir. Mr. Mohammed, Radio Manager, my producer, Mr. Emmanuel. And I call me on social media, thank you, man. And then MCR Randy. WhatsApp number near 0534 845 Enjoying some good tunes from the camp of Mama Esther. Some for fruit number. Emma many mumase. You are her choir over first watching me. Emma many mumase. We'll be bringing you the weather forecast update very soon. The best way to do well to check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Me the John Michael Kwame MC Mike, and I will sit and talk about all the happenings in the nation. We uncle be what the food be in birthday, and once I what the number no I wishes never 0534845273 0534845273. And then we want to wish every one of you a happy birthday. If today is your birthday, we celebrate you. Our fathers have told us and we have heard by ourselves how that you did some amazing things during their time. And when we get confronted with situations, we come back to you and we trust you and say that, God, it is our time. Please do it again. Ya papa nom ne ma menum di okesie hu adanse e de kire ye ntie to da brabo ne tare ne du di edin a yesu frɛ no e ka kire ne se ohene ya ka mo ho asɛm bi a kire ye omo ka kire se wutwitwa je nipa omo ka kire se wututu nipa na mo nsi ne ye omo ka kire se wo na wo hyira nipa omo ka se wo na wo bie puno bie ntum na wo tupno musu obi ntumi bie enti o how ye da ye nimi ye srɛ wo se one kasa no beboa yen ye ni pe ya nyanya me die ye ntumi nye ni na nti ye besre ni ntumi ye ni na twere di ampan asafo urade de bia me kasa ye frɛ no twere di ampan obi ntwere no manem pan hwe da twere di ampan ye twere na ye mpa enhwe da ti wo hwe kwan ya wo befa so ajeme e ma meni mungu ase owenim ti wo hwe kwan ya wo befa so ajeme asa omo yare bi danti ye hwe kwan se na wotwi so beboa ye last week what the year call and the kwan say this week so be sign the yakọ last week boy your home and the kwan say this week so boy your home. And so my humble plea for you is that the Lord will take care of you, the Lord will watch over you, he will preserve and keep you alive. Brace yourselves because the week ahead will be a good one. I am confident about that one, because the good book says that we are confident that we will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Na watch ye ko ye dua na so kese ye antonsu a ye be ye den Mama stasi ye dua na se na watch ye antonsu a ye be ye den ti na watch papa ye kwako due ye sre tonsu ogusu man ye It says Paul planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. We pray that this week God will give us the increase. Paul planted, Apollos watered. Some of you are planting, your business partners are watering, but the increase comes from the great monarch of Zion. And so just in case you haven't spoken to him this morning, please do all to say a word of prayer to him. Without him you can do nothing. Time check is exactly 8:13 a.m. Today is the 16th of October. All too soon October is also going to come to an end. GHlive.radio12345.com, just in case you want to check us out. GHliveradio.radio12345.com. Israel bebre Diana the one name so amaya day be fahini etisha wo hun kran na wo hye wo hun kran so no na wo gusu ye niama bebre se wo bebo wo ho ban Weather forecast updates. Valley weather conditions are expected over most parts of the southern half of the country this morning, with chances of slight rains over a few areas of the middle sector. Very cloudy conditions are expected over most parts of the southern half of the country this morning, with chances of slight rains over a few areas of the middle sector. Sunny intervals will be observed across other sectors in the afternoon. Thunderstorms and rains are, however, expected in the late afternoon into the evening hours over parts of the coastal and northern sectors. And so please bear in mind, Sanapia ye koidie ya ye wo the southern part, which is yamfane say ya ye wo Asia, northern part ye nuanom wo Srim Boga and adba ya ye wo Accra, ye wo Volta, ye wo the southern, which is Kumasi ni ade. One of the things we are expecting today is that in the southern half with we will have slight rains. Sliding so better kakra ewo emiaye binu intino ya best stress ya ye wo Asia na ya na ya fedia no aye bibia ye betubi ede ahen ye ho ye kwa ye be. This is from the Ghana Meteorological Agency, kind Ketsi Oba. And so please do all to brace yourself, prepare yourselves as you step out. Into weather forecast no and I dia bremo no ye best obi biara say boa ho bebre emra wo koi na so anko hwe e beto kakra de How many of you have heard Famia's rendition of a song with Stonebwoy? Stonebwoy killed his remix to bed. I bet all of you should check it out. Stonebwoy's version is a whole preaching on its own. Big ups to the one God. Ah boy, bim. Today on motivation, this is what I have to say, that hey, you believe in yourself and what you can be and what you are. Know that there's something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. And so please keep shining. Have a blessed week. The weekend was a bit tiring for most of us, and so today's motivation will go straight, very straight. Believe in yourself and know who you are and what you are called for. Know that there's something inside of you that is greater than any obstacle. Keep shining and have a blessed week. That is all I will say to you. You can become anything you put your mind to. You can overcome every obstacle. You can overcome every challenge. What will stop you is not a challenge. What will stop you is yourself. If you will not stop yourself, the challenge will not stop you. And so please look at the greatness that lays within you and prepare to unleash it out. Every one of you, like I say every time, that every one of us has a potential with a capital P. Greatness resides inside of you. And on your way to greatness, you would meet so much greatness. But when next other people decide to take the path of greatness, they will meet you, because you yourself will be greatness. So encourage yourselves. Keep shining. Keep glowing. Keep becoming that beautiful lady that you are. Keep being that handsome guy that you are. Keep being that amazing CEO that you are. Success is not a destination. Please, it is never a destination. It is a continuous journey. A continuous journey of hard work. A continuous journey of constant effort. So please keep shining. Because shine. They be amekase. Yakunako yenimi yemyeda. Because Jan Shimbia yebid nana biabia yebedru no. A kwine bi dasu we yenimu or say to me ekoko yenim. Enti wankasa no jibu hudi na hu se kasiye bi wo mu. Se wo wansi wo ho kwan a odasani bi eni ho betumi esi wo ho kwan obesi wo kwan. Enti fa hye wo trimu se me kwa me be yi. Meye ni anyame akase menye. Meko akomanim. Meye bibi biara ede mebeba kasiye mu. Esane se saa ne ebo me se menye. Ya mbo me se menye ketwa. Enti hwe kasiye na wo mu no na hwe fa bo obra. Na no nkyere se bobra a chain was so. When car say kesiye wo muntino, koje cars a wo honso so. For any amabia wo honso so. You can walk on the streets. Physically you are walking, but in your mind you are flying higher heights. And please, if you can perceive it in your thought, then you can have it. If your mind can see it, your hand can have it. So believe in yourself, prepare for greatness, and know every day that you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. So keep pushing, keep fighting, keep going. Don't give up. No, don't give up. Keep shining. Today I just want to say to you that because there's greatness in you, just keep shining. Also shine. There are many stars in the earth, and you are one of those stars that will shine all through. Your business will shine. You yourself will shine. You will do well. You will make profit. You will move forward. You will prosper. And above all, you will see the goodness of the great monarch of Zion in the land of the living. Do have a blessed week. I wish you all the best. And remember that you are greatly loved. Obi kana say me photographer crowd me money pa ho ye fe. Photographer crowd me ya editing no I camera. Na safurade obo obetumi aye wo go. Obetumi asi me. Kama enunti na mabeya. Besrawa asi me why. Betwa me ho sema age aboafo enkra tro minya ba ya pa me nua montari betna se no the sports update no abraye.
How well do I know my employees?
Where do I get the best investigative gadget?
Can I really trust my fiancé?
How do I monitor my nanny while I'm at work?
With the recent report on kidnapping, we are really concerned about children's whereabouts.
Yes, we are.
We need best security for warehouse.
Where can I find a reliable intelligence agency to render these services?
Now I'm rest assured of my baby's safety. Thank you, Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Yes! Thank you, Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Anglo-Beg Intelligence, I highly recommend them.
Look no further. Use mine.
Now we are satisfied. Thanks to Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Problem solved. Thanks to Anglo-Beg Intelligence.
Anglo-Beg Intelligence, experts in investigations and protections.
Iye manka wolo kwa munkobi. Ade obini yema. Obini yema nkasa matu kofi. With the prison mamonos on Toby. Ajado obini yema. I do enjoy this one. I come here alone. Ni mamushobi. Minyobia monte masemi. If you can just dance for 30 seconds. Minyobia monte. Adumuranya wanka. Eradenya wanka. Adumuranya wanka. Enyanyamia. Eradenya Wakumia naso steli yembu Wasro koso wana kume musum Ejimi da manso steli wamu Shadi wandu Amiti wandu
Sefide sufu efide bubu makofi mulu cruising na mecha savena. Irade nyawa waya ya mantasi nyawanka. Aushade nyawa shohinu bakwe nyawanka. Nyawanka adubu la nyawanka. Nyawanka irade nyawa.
Okay, quick one minute Muntari at Nase. It's not just a sport anymore. Yeah, baby, come on. You don't want to call it Ghana sports. Any sports are echo. So we are seeing for any nani echo. Facebook is GH Live TV and radio. Instagram GH Live TV. GH Live Radio _ Twitter GH Live TV _ GH Live TV on YouTube. GH Live Radio .12345. Sham your time for the day, meaning no. It's your corner potom panka munsro. Nance what time for the young no, Yamsume young no, Baba Betsy, Massam, not the miracle. No, if you nipa, cannot ask more kind of mood or your time for the day, meaning no. It's your
This is your boy Fami, and you're listening
Makamasa machire nupo minyobia monte pasemi kami yelo lima mushishobi obi mama munyu machire nupo minyobia monte adubu la nyaka.
Mira wuntia. Adiwo jompa muhuma medeya. Yenemba, yenembo. Atoma jenje, meda menna. Anapa. Kofi Kenata 7 has some good news. Have mercy.
Nasiri na muano.
Bro, I'm asking you now. You can't say assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
But we are both there.
Oh, nyame adumo.
We can look over there.
Over the weekends in the Jeben, Blaster Colusi or Muko na Mexico show Mukamino.
Wow. Interesting.
Fancy a friendly match in the fancy coach or the Babu and the press.
Or the Babu and I say,
we've been already of African company.
Come here, Modroy. Now, woman share one in Puna 2 dear.
Some team say defensive error 1-2 be about team say Niniano so. Osha na patimone, amatemone, I didn't know Mundim to know or try new defenders. And Osha so like Omobo board, the bounce of football there, they are never may say they will lose, win or draw. I think there's some defensive errors we can win a manner. Or Mukolusu is a match. But against USA, we are between your bell draw and I say win go. They are Nyamwa Tuesday match, Wednesday.
Okay. Talifa Sports, the Brian, you who
so Anna Pace, a chance and a chance if the senior soccer team, the Blasters of Ghana for Marshall, over the weekend, so not so, Omutu, Omubu, market him, acquire USA, Manu, my friend Mexico, they are Yanko Fago, Kensi, Kosi, so home. 9 minutes by the na Mexico, Chigana, show Mukaminua, almost went to man to Mother Black or Homo. Nande year after the match in the year, coach, you know. Chris Houston Yebisani say in the Ghana from Mulusu. Now, shall cry then a man a Ghana from Mulusu Marchino. Not so share Mexico for Natch. Say, yeah, Bank of America Stadium or Omono Munim Sui Papa, Osha Chese, Omono Mabo was so. Omuni made USA for now, then I am tabo bobo match was until Omuni me pitch and also as in Branton or say Niaka Honema Ghana, so you to Mulusu match now. Osha match Nimuna 45 minutes in a year, Branty FN. Thomas Patefi game numwa ni ebisa coach ni se bani se na we Patefim no so wo sha match na a friendly match and I sha so me try me press so press na bibli na ye new na ye try o muntu wo sha so bo defenders bibli o so no try o mom o say against ye USA ye nyame boa che say Wednesday match che say Tuesday dey be Wednesday 12:30 o say against Mexico no USA no so o so mom bombo dey say bi on botumi a she USA wo homo and also mo ntumi an wi ni kra bi a draw bi kro benya dey film amagana fans supporting so obi aso eni age homo papa ye friend Zidane Zidane nde ono to betumi akasa so wo hwe nde ye football na ye bo na asesa or say first na nka ye maybe no be some talent bi obegina park so tumi twe players be ba ku mienu miensa bi bom na okonanim saa chese woni mbo ne body na obegina park so na sin dey wo hwe obi eni mbo no bo players obi eni mbo ntinde na akwese more physical so we training no more na de ayesa na kwese talent ni nkwa na obegina park so dia wa hwe na watoto apapa so hwe nde no talent ndi obi eni mbo ni bi ntide aka na physical and some training bi obeye nde mana wa ye extraordinary player wo park so yeah, just say it's Roma first striker for Romero Lukaku. No, say share football and Yambe Betty Wichiro. Or say days so Pia Bontenos or Beka, Yambe City Wichia and Ankamunia Combaba Munu. Be shock. Beka say, wow, Yambe Kosunini, but in dia Branton, why D non Cassa. By assembly couldn't him there, the Obabeka, the Muslim who Yambe is so air cost behind the football, or send a most marks and motor crowd. A mobile shock. Ghana near Branty, I was in a candy my young Ghana team, and Arsenal the Ghana team, the Fena din Katia, no in day in the budget, some Konoso so see a kind of Real Madrid for stadium. Was this any dream? And also Bonso and also General Madrid for stadium. I always see a kind of homo, and also the Kakaya Branty Fena din Katia, a Ghanaian born, a year in Grand International, and also Kakron to work out for home. All Barcelona for Marseille and day, just a Manchester United. Or former Branty friend Jordan Sancho, or shine day, Chelsea, or money coach, Winston Simbi, of course, I'm a Branty cry, or call United a match in Yebimboa. Pass of when never the day, they say general transfer, Munya Branty, ya, Mokwa Tamne, the Abana, so about Bissina Candiama, Pasona team no home, and also Crazy, a year Bassa near Branty, a friend Jordan Sancho, so ye ba. Now Branty friend Greenwood, now Washa, Chelsea, and Chaye, no fi Manchester United, not done any Chaye Gatafi team now, nay loan now Branty no quiet, Nande Gatafi from Penifuna Branty Casasso, on person loan no more permanent deal, yes, Branty, no, on any best in some contract, and Cassana, Chessa, Waka, one Cassase, or more Tony for Manchester United, Chess, and then Yadis or Bobo Loon is any loan, any see or Siako Manchester United, so that be on a Branty Cassana, Comasana, Branty, Chesse, Waka, Gatafi team, one Cassasa or Babe or more player, Branty friend Muiskin, I was in a kind of my Juventus team, no, sin day, the Niaji Papa, pass on us with my back to the Italy national team, the Mosha Branty in planning Yaman getting into a man, it's a Italy crown, a year more matches or more friend on a Branty or Sin Niaji, papa so ono sin day wetum just waba back to Italy national team no after the match no mu coach so say abrante no say ne ni age ne body mo pa obo ma mo say over the weekends friendly match of course no say ne say ne ni je abrante no say ne body mo obo ho mo so kakra ye mu coach so ka fa no ho wo sure say over the weekend Mediama FC omo obu makateme ko yi United States of America USA omone DC United di anyankofago kense ko hye so ho ma chese 90 minutes ba na wie na chese DC United ahye Mediama Kamenu a omono so omutimiti ba ko ho mo eno so na kakra ko so Mediama formaso ya chese preparation CAF Champions League preparation na no mugusu yen kakra yom ko USA na omone DCFC ko bobo ya DC so hye mo Kamenu am so timiti ba ko ba wo hye Mediama chese mo ngumu ni ma se mo bobo ye papa chese wo ko bi krum de den board nyama miense wa da we lusu a bobo do na se be hyew ndi ye bo mo abaso mo ayado mo kunkunkunim na ye mo homework ye na chese CAF Champions League be baso mo so mo nko na mo nko hye Ghana enum nyama ho mo wo hwe over the weekends Ghana Premier League tumba so ya Asante Kotoko Friday no mo so mo boy yo mo ni team efe ni Joanna Stars boy wo Kumasi Bontin so a 90 minutes ba na we na Asante Kotoko acheche ka ba kwa dia so Joanna Stars mo kunya bia ya mo ntuma anteka no ho mo weekend Saturday no say team FN but for akwa omoni bebia ne so kotin ya chese 90 minutes ba na wie no obi antumi anto atena e wo ho mo no say wie 0-0 e wo ho mo chese ya Hearts of Lion na Accra House of Folk match no chese wo hwe yensu bi to ya chese park no chese na ye fidi agoro kra chese park no so yiri ye park no so asay ntama sa match no so ntumi amba so mo postpone bia date foforo da foforo na sempen football show na sa match no so ntumi aba so ho mo eye Mediama omo so na ne se ye insutuama if match no so no so chese ye chese Mediama match na muni DC United ko bo ni nte sa match no so ntumi amba so a eno so omo hwe se da foforo sa match so betumi aba so ho ye brekum chases so tina fie omuni Nation FC so boya chese 90 minutes ni ba na wie na brekum chases so achechere ka ba ko ade ahwe Nation FC omo so ntumi ateka no ho mo a RTU etina Tamale Karora United mo ka mensa no mo so mutumi mi no ho mo Logon Cities etina Accra Sports Stadium mo ni Beche United so bo ato preko 90 minutes ba na wie no bi etuma ahye kan ba ko e wo ho mo Samates so tina fie acheche Kamenu de so ya Dreams FC e wo ho mo a chese Dreams so ye am so mo ntumi kan wo ho mo Great Olympics ndey chese 3 o'clock Great Olympics almost bet na fie na chese omoni team FN Accra Lions de so da hye so ho mo a eno so ne nde match se beba so e wo Ghana Premier League ni mu ho mo and dey chese ye de mamo e wo update no so e wo morning chese sunrise show no so ha mo see enimbre se ye tenase a chese fifi bet na se Nsoroma so say friends and the records man na dia ye betna se na chese nimbre ye ba enimbre si ye ba na chese ye de ye chese evening sports so dia ba betu amoso a wo hwe chese over the weekends na nsem na bebre na course so chese ye Brastan nsem na bebre na coach no so wa ye interview bi etna se the interview no nsem coach ni kan ye na nyama ye course ni ade beba wo hwe the over the weekends na nyama bebre na so na tisi ya Euro qualify chese bi mu so qualify a chese Euros nation no mo kwa kopiem na chese African Cup draw no so aba a team na so bebre na so mo so ya hoboaboa o mo hwe se friendly match bi ko kokoso na ade chese Côte d'Ivoire ya Ivory Coast 2023 African Cup beba so no so bebre na so ya hoboa chese ho sem na bebre na wo ha mo a chese nimbre yetena se afifi betena se Nsoroma records man chese Kojo Newness mo na ade ne ye betena se na chese ya bobo mo ho ma chese ye betena se chese ye betena se one video na chese story bia na chese ye ma ho video ne pictures na ade chese update ne de chese fast na de mamo ya dia chese ye ba betina na chese ye ba be kasa we mbia chese unu se ye ba morning sports na ye chese ya update nkitingiti na de mamu ba ni mbio no ye betina chese na ye mamu picture video na chese bibia na chese discussion so be ba so wo ho mo a chese wo subotum de wa dwenkyere so aba so ho ma nimri 4 to 6 ye tina se wo do wa dwenkyere WhatsApp Facebook, Instagram, na say Twitter, na say social media handle na so botum na so do agent travel back in Clermont na say embre no so say be phone line so atum na also wa frɛ na wa kyerɛ wa adwum ho mo they say senior embre nti my face wa am na to asoma.
Thank you so much and so much embre nti no han ye di besi ba che besro bibia ha say 4 to 6 na waka Fifi Montawi be produce records man betna say Nshoma betna say no more the sports update ni na abremu senior kwa ya Ghana eluzu 2 to Mexico no pamodeni na bebremu one story one picture one story one video ya beda mini abema Montawi as mini anyamisha Charlie last words and afina na watch for frashat then na woka kire ya hwefo
the America cho money say yen we die na say ye wade na say we so hope the America cho mo say just mo obi abemumbu obi anko enwo like obi anforce nkunkunku ni me den a wunim je say dia won sabeka wunim dia nyakopo ahyehyɛ amount wo ka say okuku ho na say okɔ bibia omo say dia wewu no na je say wa say na wa wo nkum de che say
dia ye twa no so kura we need so say nsuo kana obesan efifi na wo a wo hwɛ me yusu dia eden ya nsuo be kan eden ya hoɔden be kan eden ya sike bi besan be ka won sa eden ya need so obesan aba ama enti ye nkɔhye wo ho akonfo enkoko ho senia Montawi aka no kuko wenim aboni nya den reta so na asafo Awurade ankasa enewo ebe diniyi yetie enyom baako mienu bi a short musical break. I'll be back shortly and then we will delve into the matters. Thank you. I'll be back shortly.
You're too sexy, you're too bad, you're too naughty. Oh, I got to stop up, see me to toss some more, but I want you know. Me did it sell, be a moment. Me to toss some more, but I feel it. Me did it send to grab you and see if it's a be a hobby. So, some the caution, the one to be a hobby. So, some be mistrust, na be a hobby. So, some be mistrust, na be a hobby. When you say shine, well, extra so very country. But to the very innocent, pretty girl, so the other person say, baby, we see a shine, but that's about extra very country. But to the very innocent, pretty girl, so the other person say, it's a me and hobby. Oh, be a good old queen, and be a hobby. Oh, be a budget, the other, be a hobby. Obi adipa, baby, let me know me.
I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me. My test is now a testimony. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Ajum, it was you, my lawyer in that courtroom. It was you, my soldier on that battlefield. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Ajum, wajum. Hey, ajumo nyame, ajumo. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Atum, watum. Hey, atumo nyame, atumo watum. Eya atum intina metiasi, eya watum tina bewoho. Lord, the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Atum, watum. Who has changed my story? Who has given me a song? Turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. You have have changed my story. Protocol breaker, you made a way. You turned my mourning into dancing. It is you and just your grace. Could not have made it without you. Could not have sailed through without you. Your loving kindness, grace and mercy brought me through. So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace. Could not have made it without you. Hey, could not have sailed through without you. Papa, your loving kindness and grace and mercies brought me through. So the essence of my praise is all centered on your grace.
Transform me. Yonki by Usu Wakwasi Mbeyin High Life Azoto Bashoki the Shoki Shasi Inyande Etimwobu Tenti Ankos Penyin the Penyin Afiasu Yechi ya Crench Valencia Sanato na Os Cosmos somewhat true ma won with the panya Fuye Wodo Jenya Menyanta West Chinese Mississippi Punch it together Miami Unity Shower Sebasa California Infinity Until dinner Massa Shonyegi Digidi.
Okay, and so welcome back from that short musical break. Taking you straight into the stories, and then I'll have a conversation with my very own boss and uncle, Mr. Isaac Nketia, one of the finest social communicators serving the well-meaning people of Ghana, one that is very patriotic and stands for the development of our dear nation. Moving on straight, Bahamas recruiting 8 nurses from Ghana to address shortage. The Health and Wellness Minister of Bahamas, Dr. Michael Daval, has announced that the government has recruited 18 specialist nurses from Ghana to assist with beefing up manpower within the country's public health sector to mitigate the ongoing shortage of nurses in the country. On Friday, Dr. Daval said that the nurses will be in the country by the end of the month, and that is actually a good one for some nurses. National Service Schemes warns against fake reposting. The National Service Scheme (NSS) has cautioned service personnel against false information circulating on social media regarding reposting under the teaching, Greek and accounting aid models. The first publication, which is under the heading New Update, claims that the author, who gives his name and contact as Mr. Victor NSS with the number 054-831-3412 respectively, can help service personnel change their posting for a fee. And so that is it. With this particular name and number, please, if you are yet to do your national service and you come across such a person telling you that he can help with the reposting, his name is Victor, Mr. Victor. His number is 054-831-3412. Please do all to be careful so you don't fall victim to any of these things. We need lasting solution. Displaced communities cry out. Alberto Mario Soreto and Ezekiel E. Soti, graphic.com. Communities along the Volta Basin have said that they have paid too much price for sacrificing the power to power the nation. They said since the construction of the Akosombo and Pond dams, downstream communities and experience varied and persistent forms of ecological, economic, health and social crisis just for sacrificing to have river dam to generate power for the nation. So that is it from the current happenings. As we know, it happens at least every year, no, and now 2-3 years beyond the spillage in the country around the Volta area. Then and no Musu said they have sacrificed a lot every year. Eyana ekoso omusu afre aban se omobeba omonsa bemu. Media General JCEO Scoops Woman of the Year Award at the AEMY Africa Awards. The group of executive officer GCEO of Media Group General Beatrice Ajeman has been named the recipient of the Woman of the Year Award at the 8th edition of the exclusive Men of the Year Africa Awards. This year's edition was held on Saturday, October 14th at the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Center. Madam Beatrice Ajeman won the enviable award for her outstanding contribution to the media industry in the year under review. Mexico hand Ghana first defeat under coach Chris Hunton. 3news.com. Mexico handed Ghana their first defeat under coach Chris Hunton, clinging a 2-0 victory in an international friendly at the Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday. This marked Hunton's first loss since taking a charge of the Black Stars earlier this year. It continues to say that IMF Ghana has fulfilled obligations awaiting creditor action on debt restructuring. The director of the African Department of the International Monetary Fund (IMF), Abebe Msero Selassie, has confirmed that Ghana has taken the required steps to ensure the long-awaited financing assurance from its external creditors. He added that the IMF is patiently waiting for response from bilateral creditors. I have to tell you that whereas it took something like 9 months or more for Zambia to get the official creditor committee to be created, in Ghana's case, it was fairly rapid. Ghana has done its fair share, and it's for the creditors to take steps. Mr. Selassie said when addressing journalists following the publications of regional outlook report during the annual IMF World Bank meeting in Marrakesh, Morocco. IMF and Sansem last week ye ka say MSL almost say sikana yesre say omon fama ye no bosiane e ko say kwakobo no omo agitiche mu a omo de be ma kakra omo di kan at the first one no amaye e kire no mobile so omo the conditions bi so ye den etututu ho a empenifo no ehwa omo kan ye hwese ni oman no ebe ko akosi anani empenifo ebe kan afa IMF ho. Ghana secures assurance from China, France for external debt restructuring. Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta has disclosed that Ghana has secured assurance from both China and France regarding the memorandum of the understanding for the restructuring of the country's external bilateral debt. We have met the central bank governor of China, and we don't perceive any opposition or reluctance in participating positively when it comes to the memorandum of the understanding on restructuring of our external bilateral debt, the finance minister said. China almost no yede omo kebia lecture bi kra be kan last week se ka yede omo no enye sikebia ebetumi atwe oman no asan and hon komona anapei aba me wa fatna si ye be didi hon komona na so nam kwan so enti ye be kan na don't listen to corrupt leaders. Vote for me on November 4th, Kennedy, Japan. This is by Akwesi Ej Enim from City Newsroom. The new patriotic party NPP flag bearer hopeful Kennedy Japan has called on party delegates in the western region to ignore the advice of some corrupt leaders in the party when deciding who to vote for in the upcoming primaries. Speaking at a rally in Takrade to climax the showdown health work, Mr. Ejapon said that these leaders are unable to criticize the opposition National Democratic Congress NDC due to their own corrupt practices. Ejapon also accused some NPP leaders in the western region of sabotaging his campaign during the Super Delegate Conference, where he performed poorly. City Newsroom Western Regional Correspondent Akwesi Ej Enim reports that the match talked about showdown health work in support of Mr. Ejapon's presidential ambition, hit the Sekondi Takrade metropolis and saw some good patronage. Moving on straight to Senator Ajeman Rawlings questioned the state of Ghana's democracy and governance. The member of parliament for the Klote constituency in the Greater Accra region, Dr. Zenato Ajeman Rawlings, has taken to social media to express her deep concerns about the state of democracy and governance in Ghana. In a thought-provoking post on LinkedIn, she raised questions about the fairness, transparency, and integrity of the political process and whether these principles would guide the upcoming 2024 general election. Honorable Kompreku Ejapon Eko Western Region weekendi Eko ye showdown health work Hona or science or non so akase seseni aniam onte asie and also uncommon yebedi. Speaker urges political parties to build consensus on nation building. Political parties have been urged to build with stakeholders to build a national development vision that will actively steer the development of the country in the long term. When they win political power, the Speaker of Parliament, Abam Sumani Kingsford Babin, who gave the advice at Academic City University College in Accra last Friday, explained that most national developmental plans that were instituted by certain government were mostly partisan and based on individual vision. And some ne dawson apart from what now say intimate so but headlines ne there me did say ye na no yate. It's moving on. Speaker urges political party to build consensus on nation building. Mexico hand Ghana first defeat under coach Chris Hilton. Senator Ajeman Rawlings questions the state of Ghana's democracy and governor. IMF Ghana has fulfilled obligations, awaiting creditor actions on debt restructuring. Don't listen to corrupt leaders. Vote for me on November 4th. Ken A. Japan. Arrest and prosecute thugs who attack City FM journalist GJA to police. Ekufuado to visit victims of Akosombo Dam spillage on Monday. We need lasting solution. Displaced communities cry out. Wava.
Okay.
But Baba.
Yeah,
but we have a
Radiado. Yeah,
that used to say. You better was be said they be rather. Amidst your busy schedules, Munyamre, a banana zee and no to school muna. A brasso ya or dimrika. And an agaba.
Yeah, me also.
But we have a good year.
Yamiado
Dominia. Weekend in 70 year dorsal. A dorsal party, made the more of a better say. We need lasting solutions. Displaced communities cry out. Wava.
Yo, Mickey Medican, Ghana penning phone, match ya, himful, and ya sophony, penning phone, and your tea for Nasha Force, you bet you said, Yamunya, Adagino Muti, now Mushay, so it's ya Ubia.
Okay.
Mickey, I think said last Friday. Now I was making a similar call when it comes to this spillage and flooding. As a country, we need a lasting solution. This issue of back and forth, every year there will be spillage. Now a displacing Kofo. Now I will say your Kofa if not before to their aid. Na ye hwe binum bewu na binum agya pade asɛe ɔn sɛ saade ni nyinaa no na meka sɛ ɛnyɛ ade a ɛboa because ni nyinaa no ɛyɛ ɛka no man ne bo what you say enti sɛ nipa uye bibia sɛ wo so ni sika na we bibia ya ade a you know ɛmfa problem ɛmbrɛ all the time enti na make us say ye hear a lasting solution to it. I think previous na make can be say you see say oh chichire or maya untimi satisfy all the people at the time. Oh they say there are certain decisions we are be take here enye ebinimo de but decision I will take you know a decision e beboa ama daachi nipa ho atono. But I want to say, yeah, for political expediency, no measures be a bit taken, and yet measures a bois and a lasting. What do you say? Because Obi few say, also say communities now and so cry for lasting solution. And this come back to what I've been saying. Say you as a government, you are there to address solutions. Lasting solutions. What do you say? And yet, the biano and the coronano, now governments, over governments, you are experiencing the same thing, and you won't find lasting solution to it. Now, and they said in at the Kuruntia, also by Yaba. What do you say? Also, they are the committee because at the end of the a hard drink. There's another Beco. Yeah, Obeko, that's the usual thing that every president does. What do you say? Because as MSC it yourself man penny koho na no moko kasa na abia natbu ikope bibi kakra mo na the chichiro mu we ni ehio mu nkran so ye ka mo ho but that doesn't solve the problem.
No.
What do you say? Then also the people are multi those enclave no. What do you say? They also know say be almost teninye. Because every year you know so there will be spillage because dam yet man say see it, the water level no say rise it to a certain year. Obviously you must open it so that I guess dam no so be say. Aside that no, e binim so yes san winning in say it na amom as I low. And all these attribute to sa no man because spillage in the bar because areas na nka be probably ka more high na my sanguine no na affect no it on said timamufo no ka ho and I said mpanimfo no susu no entimi emfa a lasting solution ma because that na yedi kono ka say you see say asoman ye ni sika sebi enkofo so baby eni kwase ko mu kwotena no o mayafo nso akwa kwotena ho oti ase yesu entimi nya o mu nka say o mu nyina enwu anase be o makwotena ho nti yenya o mu saa o say eye den a you find a solution and what I was saying is say asoman then yen hwe say within the next 2-3 years what I say yenya a data of all those people who are there na yenwu kwan ebe fa so be relocate omu nyina se apieti KCC yi se omu so omu ye tutu ese de be ya eja last committee CS omu ho no ECG for atwa omu lighting because them say ka e wo no so what dey say eti disaster every na esi so it has happened so say you relocate you and I say put you so we can do the same so that about 500 meters away from the dam no more live within those enclave be take everybody away na spillage bar enkoye the say every year bia no or say a rush to their aid ye kopesi kebi mo na emwa eti as a man say beti also within the next 2-3 years no yenhwe akwan a ye secure and then you take everybody away then you pull down all those structures so what they say you know then after pulling that you make sure people do not go there and then do it again also ye wo suban bi o man mu a ye wo institutions and the people have been placed in certain authority to make sure say certain places no are not say certain public lands near people will not encroach but ye betina why ye hwehan nkofo encroach na afei de asabe bed na ma o man no ye nkoye de ye locate you and I say yen two mufro and I say yen two mufro ekoba so say o man na say yen two mufri ho na politics nso abem the emo man de be a catch dem yen nyina enim say ade no enye enti ne enka when it comes to national issues political parties na we should all agree say ade we de emwaye because ade no akoso ababiaba ekoso ababiaba inya ti we de yemfa koya amanyosem say aban so otu aban the current government o me tu o mafiri o na ma de ba ko baby fro a obi fa koya politics saa de no ne ha o man eti yenhwe ni yi na o man yemfa ehihye nto na enipa no yenhwe kwan ya betime yi about 500 meters away ni na all the time the course we yen omu nyina free o yempe a proper place and omu so omu titi especially those areas sun winning no way they should stop it na ni nyina no on se de bia on se ye ka na ye ka obi o no because bia woni saban me ni saban but the reason is say the anti am ye ka ni akoka aban ni say woni ye de wasi ho e say ye hwema eno ban koso eti sebe se obo mu a apanfo ni nipa wa yi omu nyina no omu also omu hwebe I think sometimes you need to question some of them nessa o say ebu o nessa o yi ni free wa o so yi ni free ho because adwuma e dia so say ye nessa o nhwe nessa o nye nessa anuma ne be koso all the time na se me fa so e wo so ne say na o tuwa ye tua o kan o tuwa ye tua ka for dem we dey mami emfa we twem on hwe ye bridge here wo Medina friends atomic one year. Okay. I don't know whether I'll be using a year. Oshe a year or more year. On say between the strips now on a year man say car fast will go boom boom boom. A very bad. But over the weeks you realize say Sabi on say my penny hoka full free me. A quay someone else way. What do you say? Speaker of Parliament what is happening? It be question is say enkosi daben ena e be so wo sa problem on say yet no ye enhwe han e bi ni sa enhwe han make you na nkofo a encroach on lands they shouldn't build in places waterways you will sit there you watch them and they will do all these things now it becomes a burden on the nation it is say bi bad so be can no be obi age say bi obi any saban no because we fail to do what is right So that make us say the actions of politicians, the actions and inactions, cost the ordinary Ghanaian and cost the state. Because it be found what's now every media insurance. Now I never high. What you say? 80 your best as or mine and as or mine pennyful. Yen shena or mine no. Yentimi enyin ya no betoye. Tiem say kakra meka wo.
Your actions and inactions or mine yen hwede enyin ya ne ho betoye. Ya ne ho betoye nana.
Menso mefa akwanya na machia etifo. Ene ahwefo. Na weekend them say ye ni nyoma bebre course tinu ene so na ye mfa so na obi a me fa ne say ni bibi free musu ya mane yakọ na wan kasa so ya chia me to aso afi baby a me ofa ende ye no menua o say Ghana you problems no so tena sia na hwe Ghana problems na you face na what means on my way na kasa no say problem no ayete say kwere cyclical ekwa na asan be chichiri yembio ekwa na asan be chichiri yembio now last week uze na edi hu nkomo no me call ye me friend man bia ofi akosomo lawyer ni bi na me busa no so o masase woda area ho now even who shared the plan and mo see akosomo down now the plan was that about a certain kilometers nobody should build there.
Okay.
About 400 500 meters.
About 400 500 but omasase ka ho which the government even compensated them, so they had to go and look for another land.
Okay.
But because of say land in that one now any obi ade anything, people decided to build on it. Now musa akosomo spillage we no enye ense da nya ade a taiba frequently once in a while maybe about 5 years. Now maybe you so na ema, and the man was because of that people took that opportunity and people started building there, and they even take levies from there. The VRA people no, they take money from those people who have built there. So Ghana a problem there. A time Obama and also we should build what strong institutions. Until VRA as an institution, then I went in here. What now? Wow,
yes, which is wrong because you know very well. So within a certain radius, people are not supposed to build there.
To build there.
And once you are taking levy, means you have approved.
Yes, and so because of the Nipa not tiwo, medium ke omutiwo, and you so ye be nana me hwe news no, very bad. Anya se no obi akra nwu ye kra hwe japade a ede ase anopa we na nadmufo omo peni na agyeman prempels na okasa one of the cancer station na okasa na me hwe ne sa na me wusu metim say no, this man you should call the speed. You should hit the nail right at the head, but I say he's trying to massage the whole thing.
So I think that's also for political expediency.
Yes.
Also untimi enka no kra na nya ne also moye.
Media wo hwe VRA that is your property. Man, ye dia hye musasa mo hwe. Matena man crofo build and build is not my building. Say be just a mere structures we can. Heavy buildings which I know so be come kra no politicians could be wom. We be come via reform penny for could be wom. It was a problem nan kasa no. Obi because that na me catch us about leadership. We need a time do also ye leader. Yes, it's not about politics, it's not about MPP, it's not about MD, it's not about anything. Ghana no ba be adwuma de ayede. E de ama no. Minia, ye wo hanu mu hwe omutimi encroach land ama even one of the secondary school in Accra here, some years back at Chimota school. Obroni in his own wisdom ebe see school now. Otimi create an incinerator, or create certain place. I said you school no a friend omo toiletries ni bibia move there. And that place no they even changed the whole thing to fertilizer and other things for the school. People went there to build, this government and then the previous government. Omo encroach land ni nyina. Iti no aha kra here when you so to ade na the whole place gets everywhere. But Minu Mirin said there are people who are built on what? Runways. People are built on gutters and other things. So who are the leaders? The leaders near the what are they doing? The Environmental Protection Agency, what are they doing? Not Modie, what the anywhere human is over how? What the but also advice Ben Amodimai. And according to the Najma Prepeno say about 4 months ago they started telling the residents in that area. Moving from radio station to radio station. At the same time, we almost signed another resident or say they didn't tell them anything. So who is speaking the truth? Adena ye tell me na ye ma ade e say na dum asem asi aban be twesika wo ene akufuado ebi anka o dwuma bi o san ko yi but he has to move all his machinery to that place. For what reason? It's too, yes, it is causing the government. Yes, I know. Yet your memu how? So what do you see? Yeniska or minimo. Then so what do you see here? We waste money anyhow. It's identina the people who live there. Omo motuono. Ma shoma mo matina wa to and now me no yeden. E ka say a problem aba afina mo yeden. Mo try some of us solve. So me catch you wager. You be wager dam here. How do you see there? Wager bawe dam you be how do you see there? And these same people ever bo aban to so. And they are not by a baby waiting. They say, yeah, share buy or be bar. Or be take the bull by the horn because all the people there we are moving you. But almost started, how do you see? Any too many people, any too many this you.
So I don't not make us on say politics in tea. What do you say? Because when the people those within the enclave, no, say are buying and I say the UFU and now politics also and no on say I say I quite say election one yes because say you are buying what you see so I did the yam one and can relocate you and you move free why was not that politics cap hey and the buy on sad no and then mine
yes
he sad in free
if they share a emra a buy with basso or appointed a greater Accra regional minister here. He started very well. Omuvu jene for if he find for do kwaji kutoku and whatever. You see that the man was doing by any who side any bill. Because there are elections.
Yeah.
All the elections. The whole government now because just a mass 100 bedding kuku.
Yeah.
So leave them. You kwakra here if Madina people are selling on the road. What do you see? Oh yes, so be two of my daughter massa yen too many people. Yen too many NDC. It's a bad then of mine you be develop was on mine.
Interesting. Nana, that was a quick one. Nananza.
Yeah.
You have been in Anakwa.
Yeah.
Have you ever got there?
Yamiato.
Weekend go saying.
Oh, weekend did koye. Weekend did.
As a me watch Kakra.
Yeah, Juma day in
2024.
Idris Abre, yeah.
4th
November just around the corner, and the party also is organizing to have their flag bearership primals ahead of us. It's Yamai na in any abre.
Okay.
Say be free and fair. Be pia. Na kwem.
Is this wine echo? Can you call? But me I'll call.
Oh, aka 3.
I think so.
Honorable
Adainimo Guzugo.
Yeah, and our great minister also is.
And our great minister, no,
they are 4.
Oh,
now, yeah.
Well, let's see how it goes. We wish the MPP party all the best. Yes, I say be a be na. Mosha see show down near the idea in a preservative. Now, over the weekend, I go to Mbo Downs Village and Nanado Koho. The people there are saying that they want, they are tired of all of these mobile crocro, the lion, you know, they don't want that anymore. They want a lasting solution.
Before I met because I met here, it's here for party paying for the chairman of New Patriotic Party, Chairman Ayensu, the humble General Secretary Okumkom, Justice Kodia, and the B, the Commander in Chief of the MPP.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an organizer, national organizer. My own director, Edes Kumi, the director of research.
Okay.
And then chairman was me with play. Yama Wakwaba, baby a koye, Nyami Aso Koranta Bodo, on we baby drew. And I mean for Wakwen, yes, men will say, me my best friend, Beatrice, Ejewa Aqua, and there the birthday.
Chairman, best friend, it's the move. Best friend.
She's one of the friends, a friend I have.
Somebody you can count on.
I can count on her, and everybody knows. Those who are around me knows how I'm close with her.
Madam Beatrice, Yamin Shao.
So Yamede Afekro Akane for me. I can say Yamin Biena Junior Yebiano. Yamima Ontonsu Nombeye icon for the family and the state.
Amen.
Yanko main issue at the home. We share near a coso, or a cosomba, a year, and a year war. say abanesa. About 3 weeks ago, about a month, and I remember to say baby dam because there was a publications by the authority VRA for say omote ben you know omuntu because the volume of the water na a bit to me ayewe. Just the timer say abino you find a solution to that. Say or your man-made lake is it a lake which I didn't pay piano from so kakra when you pen or ya dia perfect. We share in so nyame a creti na oma a large spacer say isuno a yiri isuo to never come na a year vast of land or occupy echo. Into bed call baby in shooting baby beyond I will be a espredia edru. But I say you're paying for a net memo for no a so bread show and then edru sir a who baby normal lake size near other things you're on your man made you know. There is a place sir can you send deeper at now. On him beton assassin and they be so pain they be so beton assassin nipa no kota assassin nim se e ho nye o obe wa akwa akoto ye wo kro e wa denta ha lakeside e na adrunga no there is a dam bia omu ye motorway na obu kreti ye e wo ho ukọ hwe sign ya obi anya ni sikenti oye e wo ho a ye pay for ni binom so omuntumi Oma, yedi to me a shop with MCs, assemblymen, and those people matter because before our NADMO headquarters and now say regional minister Bewu say BB air course one a report system and I said that echo na assemblyman ti one say omu si nsuo no wan koka payin bi behunu no mo si eda na ide esi ho wo kwakọ no so ewewrem to the certain level so my make can say nyantimemfo na nkasa ko yekoto asase hwe American akola so would you please stop fooling. It doesn't mind the papa and say if you are wrong obeka tell say you are wrong but Ghana ni no ono a ye bi asase ma no nim asase ne nya no ono ma guess oh me pay fama me fele na me kan ne say initially ye nim situation na e work grounds no answer most of these people on be locating accord those stretch omo AC air kwa den na no timemu ni na okoto asase no na dwen e ka no because me say my imagine say me better asase na say aha nsuo fa me nye me bebia me pe no e na me choose because me a wo de me koto na be me project ho me na say nsuo ba anasa to wenchen bi ba e be dey e be kam so yen yankasa yen fa yen personal security and share yen first as ordinary Ghanaian. Ye jemi biemba abaya no ni pakrupa no thousands of people. Yes, or get taxes or get loans to do development and other things. But ye development countries in bi wo ha ye ntumi nya no asap now. So we as a Ghanaians no moma yen hwese yen properties ayeye yen ejapade ayeye yen personal securities ni other things yen akasa ye dey share yen same first as ya adwen aban no because se nipa na okosi edan wo those area no se ya dwen omo ho a omo akasa dwen omo anka tam tibie ya omo abra enya omo sika for so many years and they are building this property nkani na enko share consume just like that. Second, omo a ye the project aban to me amo omo no so no ye de amamu say setimamuni na esasa oyel wan ya ese ye twen aso ese ye no matter what. Accra regional minister, Greater Accra regional minister started a good exercise. Sometimes we want to be from want to be be amfa ho na aban say we should impediment so say wentie no so na akwa asam foforo exercise papa eya wo kro edan yesie edan titintin yesie ya aye skeleton yesie kom so mbungu esi ho
Botwe has a skyscraper.
Esi ho hwe sa kind of project and nimpa no oye engineers no mu gina ho ne ade na emia se municipal director or approve permit ni pono oti ho
nobody will come and check.
Do you get it? So ne American ne say omo ye di dwuma sha omo nsa no so omo sunya proactive kakra. O won say politics is business, yes, but mama yen dream yen bottom no kwa ehun mama yen dream oman no hwe we a ebe sika ye besen ke betum de yikwan o
yeah
ke betum de yikwan ewo bebi a ebe but asuprechiw enti ebro mo anansi po se yentu no se ye boy a wo modin po na yetu ye ye nyoma bi po a enka ye ho enkemu ti se sa pempensu because sometimes and which also level na nsuo na akọ this is the first year akọ those level pa the volume of water airbound this is that my course of documenting some way be my fan for in such a that since they gave birth about 30 years 40 years me my bet na Ghana I mean free me who say it drew that Burkina one in and me say e higher no no pono wo hwa aban we buy he has done a good thing about it they are trying to find a nice way constructed dam to receive that volume of water at the end of it, irrigations and other things for us to use it in a year and hard. So my make and say a bright yen drew that extent no ever honor. Yenya yeti honin paying for ye or muse or monshare a honor. In your maybe or monshare no munye emahe. That me say those problem ye before you ever solve no more ho ina so make me relocate your man or more relocate your man na yenye that vast of land no and to minister say the aduane pa man fasa land no na say ye the farming pa and as other project be there ebe boy no omfi that boundaries no na ye ho ntohe eyare ho pa nti amwa omutie ye no mbuo bia ye betue de aboa ye nuane me no onye omfom so onye aban no so ne pe say obehwem o makosa etibia ni mu na enye authority no so na dwompo say o me hodi nsuo no no omo ebiema asai emunyama timing na ebe mu and climate change and also eka ho because this time seasoning can nsuo answer down tosa say yenye more volume of water ewo yen water bases but because of climate change activities nanti affected all those things. Nyome bebre na aka abomo ama ya konisa. Nti moma ye na sorry ne we you appeal to them to help ye nuanoma omo akosa ahochen.
Sorry and all other people that can help should please do well to come through for the well-meaning Ghanaians that are stuck in the dam situation. Yabesre mpenifuo ni obi biara se omontra na omuntumi mowa. Yabefa one story and then we would talk about it. Here we are. We move on straight to look at other matters. Not just stories in the doors, but we will pick Kennedy as a Mokokan or Western region. Here we are. Our stories will be the communicators. Whichever one they will pick, they will share their thoughts on it, and then we will sign out. Kennedy said, "Don't listen to corrupt leaders. Vote for me." Mokokan Western region during his showdown health work. Okan na otre se ono no be ni papa nti no ti me mufu e Western region no muntie no waba oto me fa nsa ate na nankasa na Mr. Nsan entwa so emaye
bedase obese yawo this political idea you know I don't know whether I should call it say okay say internal party electioneering or way you know I think say this kind of period campaign goes with you and same we say because what
yeah
I think say Obia try to canvass votes Obia engage a friend say those who matter are on better abano I think say more electoral college is a little about 200,000 in I think say the panedos at least Obia try to canvass votes but I've always said say all the political parties, you know, when it comes to internal party politics, I always advise them say they should be very careful about the kind of language and and some because at the end of your internal party politics, you come to the national arena, say over to me, and that is where some of the things that you bring out, your opponent knows will be used against you. And I always advise all the political parties, say whenever you have, you are going into such elections, and I say, you need to be careful about comments in some Abekika. Obi Subeka say, say be part in what it will be. Onu nim your work, and I was what a party movie. Sebi, Ubeka seven so no nim your work. Or no nature say there are some corrupt leaders be our parties party nim. Or no advice delegates they say Omunhe na umenti you na sebi on ese and of fata ese yedia hinche ne eno de ejina your friend say delegates in the show say obi aye the campaign intine and some abaton ama wo mu no e na bigina so na mo so de ebi o mahwe so do mo ato apa e de ama. I think say I don't have anything against Kennedy. I mean say say akonya ato no bia fight me enti ono so awo I mean akwanya say oni nipa dodo mo e de ihia na ono mo kasa na omohwe se ne nsem ene na nida so na ni so ade hu sabi o ma first of all they talk about their party nti do omo behwe na ni so ade hu o ma the party no ene o man no but ye mu bi de ayana you looking more about
the interest of the nation
no party because I keep on saying say ye ha no ye run the parties not on mine enuti na obi aya ena me party enti no sebi say bia bibi could across or join the party no more so be secure the party no be protecting the party no rather than say or be on mine no enti Kennedy yes akwa the showdown nipa buy enti media the mekan say and as advice am the moment and say they should be very careful especially when it comes to their political campaigns because at the end of the day whoever wins no say Kennedy nyame boana so odi nkunimu a onka hu say oba the national arena hono so no sebi ensensem bi a apie anase apie ebra mo ye mo politics no eduru a kai hu say oba national arena na kofo ba betam ni na ade aba eti no mesere amanyofo ni nyina say omo campaign a I'm sure Mukasa I think that's the advisor all the time with the move.
Yeah, best on your phone, you know, as a Mokasa, no more Hermanu. Your hand grow for echo. Anyway, that question I didn't have Mr. and Romano. But you don't want 4 now can train now can you corrupt another. But I don't know who be here no my sensor. What do your supporters with Dr. Mahmoud? Your dying supporters with him. So we'll come to you now, no. Since you are also an NPP member, no. But Nana, your take on Kenya.
You see, naturally, Kenya come a penasem.
Okay.
Let's put all jokes aside. A penasem where Ghana ni who share Duma web BB a month for a year. What him say? He's doing well.
Why are they?
Yes, you can't take it
from him.
Yeah. Because a Duma web even Ghana has or funny pay even 50 pe. No chum kakra. I think say he's doing well. Now, you say and say the other candidates, though minimum via Ejuma Ebinumu, you say those people have they also even done that. Almost on my fa, on my Ejuma, my fan for almost Mucho Mokasana. And they meet me Kabia, Minia Beman, the bit me a catching. Can a Japan can't corruption? Oh, say Ghana, and sometimes you know, Nipa individual, they be a own corrupt too. But system no more corrupt. The system itself, no more corrupt. Sure. School away. I will forbid the parent to be by. No, so say, Mebano, the person come in or form 1. And I'm so training by exams. Now, maybe. While so say, maybe I also crying flepper. And I'm so meet Minji, but oh dear, O money walk, whatever the situation is, no control exams in day, and we are. If you the buy and a to me any day, I'm passing. So just imagine saying Kameji scanner. It is already in my committee. They also we the OBA just to find a place for the boy, which a beer no big grandpa pass you. But because of say BI, a funny passage, they also quick be not in partition. Japan, when he talks about corruption, sometimes you know, the Casabizuana or measure the Casabicacra. Okay. To me, no. People always say Japan the way of Casano. Maybe when he say me, I don't have a problem with the way he talks. But what pet position for now and there, he has to be measured with some of the things that he sees. Only Ghana for one Casancasa, so very soon. Ghana, your president, Ababe, some kind of normal president. Your president and any thing. And your president, Aobano, you are just come to be as normal as anything. They said, you are and then Kufuadu Oba, and said, Kufuadu will be an any thing. Because we can say I'm not corrupt. I've never been corrupt. I'll never be corrupt. I don't know. Say Kufuadu bet me akasa media. I don't know. This Ebia became munya time. I'm booking interview with him. I'm answering that question because that's what he said. He said I've never been corrupt. I will not be corrupt, and I three. It's a mirror back on. So, but can Japan ask more workers say we shouldn't vote for corrupt leaders? Abai no won't be. Can Japan telling us about woman a contract here? Saving crop offer the correct procedure and going contract in an all year ejuma. Is it because of saying all contesting in all Kasana? Because me kai say getting to 2016 elections, you can Japan not campaign with Dimu Akutimba. On one Kasana Muton say MPP for National Nomokrobu. Some said, do they know how MPP won Ashanti region? And you know, election is about money. Then they no mu ye ya sana omutimi ye de wini ye. Ka me bon pais and come kasa asam nya den. Enkyere nti so ka corruption say ne we see utumire na na why den what you see it wan kyere say bia 1 2 3 nipa wey say why corruption na why be say but untimi fa asam ne beto bedwom keke
no I say I think say in the state you know say e binu ntimi nka NDC for asem because why corruptible act.
Yes, and it is true.
But you must bring evidence to
evidence to back that. Yeah, share the equity. So corruption is a perception. People say corruption is perception. And they don't mean Casabia. Oh, it's true. Say the panaye unless say what prove and also the evidence via bar or the actual sampa Lipani corrupt. It is all para how the two musa kekedia. And yeah, I will say or share the Casabimu. If they say Rami Wafaken. You have a elections. Financial the MPP for corner or mutu abanima wa. In Zambia, people are going to measure you by what you said. It must reckon Japan say elections no more, internal contest no more. On share the Casami because I know the day so we near he will need the backing of those who are going to lose to come and not be behind him. So also no lusua. I think say the party member and naso. I be catching say honorable.
Oh, yes, obviously.
It's no onya butre na the corruption asem no come. Do no party no nim there e koso party. E bia me name offer there. E bia Mr. Ansari on onim. Ba me name offer there bia e chede nim.
Say corruption.
It's no best like Japan. Ba me nua ma me ka asewi na me fancy. All some people before contest na omokon. E bia me ka say it's like these two political parties. When you get to contest in election, they are not being fair. Me so far because within NDC plan it has been the same. Ubo sade no ye kase go eni edi na chi a. Wo ye den on e bi di na chi. They will do every machinations we as this person wins. But to me no akamu create the level playing field MOBA. We executive you have your vote. But because of say position now we want to sometimes you don't have to also you when you yeah. Well, and you when you now the adwuma no as how it is. But unim baby a wo de wakoma head e wo because we can Japan odi ya be blame the reason because he was saying say there are so many MPs or more parliament. Yeah. There are so many people out there in his own capacity here then a boa wom as to say o men the minimum club we win seat but a do elections you know be na da no machi e dey man which to me no men I have a problem with that send there what bo any pana e be any pana who say you are not the right person to lead. But according to Japan, these are the same people who are also stabbing him.
Okay. I don't know party. Me clarify issue.
Okay.
He was talking about corruption.
Paso manana lande oba no aye
clear. To go ma lande and me say the make can say can Japan aboa oda. Now the day when he say he's not the right material to lead
Ghana. The president.
Oh dear, don't stab him because you don't know tomorrow.
At least leave it to be as it is.
Yes, but your hand more when at the same party, executives are endorsing, which chairman to me is one of them. Some of even the national executives are doing it. It's more yes, nipa so be because election no kono. Obi en ho mobile collection be ka so kodi kuku. Obi a person wini. It's your best MPP for say the omo ye no. Omo kai so mu wi a afi no ba be Ghana for ho. Abeka omo asema ye atre. It is oba me so make to say we refi say nipa na o ka mo ne call contest no. Onu agina simpie so no kan yo. Say mo ye corrupt. It is a MPP for say nekene Japan we na another candidate na we na be who kene Japan ha. Na me no be to America say ne papa we no say.
Bon mo wo ho no.
Mo ye corrupt afo gina ho ye den. It is sometimes in these two political parties we don't know how they think, but in any way one was someone.
Yeah, na pese maybe say yakasa corruption. How do you define corruption? How do you define corruption? Because they say, "Bia sorry, I say corruption. Me person make kasa like make kasa a candidates because where I'm coming from, but I yet to say some of our own candidates know the way they are more kasa our public no corruption and I say no. Omo eni aban ne movie. Me brother na cast me say honorable Kennedy Japan, a compare Japan, one of respected party groups. Or see what boy MPs be. Man there ma Daniel mo chairman. Wo bo am for what reason? So wo bo be because of some benefit be a wo person we here there. It means you are corrupt. Because you wo train retains because of wo pe bibinti. Na wo ye dem wo ye the drew ha dem nipa no at all costs wa hwe ne a wo wa ya man no so ai de so wo ye popo se bi so wo nye popo because of nya ogifi wi 70 no wo so wo nya ho mfa so. Proverbs 18 something I forgot or say corruption a bribery is like a charm.
But unza ni anana kan ye no
asma make no me case asam no before corruption be take place bia no there is a transaction or some benefit bia there aba I wonim say wunye we on to me nya de no but no ye ma minti anase mama de we na minye we nya dey emma anameboa.
But at least on common
there is nothing like that. So what party no about abem no I'm not contracted it means that you are corrupt. As some can say me make sense there because you did something because of who said you being a meeting away but it's not the country at large the benefits there. That's how we deal with interest now who sponsor party and that's how we say there this you are corrupt. So into when corrupt people leaders now we should not vote for them. Into adoye oye na no so be the president into me ya adoye na me that sympathy for vote ana. So it means succeed yeah it means it's corrupt. Edway obi bia na no so fan crofo because of the episode the president inti NSO bia na mo nya that sympathy there it means it's corrupt.
No,
I'm just making point.
Okay, we are land yeah. So that we can read.
Sir, corruption. Everybody near all kanimwa. Meaning, why a bibia? Which is so expect to say nipa baby bibia man.
Sir, as it stands now, no.
If we are there many nipa, won't share returns.
What's it as it stands now, no?
Into corruption, no. Sikabi baby and obi akwasisa. Anaso gu bank or we rohon we ko wia ana. So sir, in some now all can. To me who said all those candidates no obi are corrupt. But a conductor a prepare there eba. Ni eba sra ni say as a party no ye nim say any corrupt action bia obi a oye any corrupt bia no aban no hand it over Emma the respective what friend the sex sector is say o dealing with Mo so mo clear no omo hwehwem no bo hwehwe no mo hwehwe but omo contest who is corrupt among them obi ani ho ono honorable Kennedy oye corrupt ne watumi aye na brabom no e na oka obi so aye bibi wo obi abrabom na so obi feel say onu betumi lead party na that doesn't mean that person also is a corrupt.
Why would Kennedy say that about Onwan Crawford of the same party? Now, national election, NDC, CBP, we will now walk on.
Onupono said if corrupt, President Mahama, the reason why you're born corrupt is bribery and corruption. Bribery, no, obey, a bit a car, be Ford expedition, and Airbus, this all issues, you know, no matter whom say or yes say. But I'm not contesting. What is it, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia? Illegal.
On what grounds? Why would Kennedy make such a statement?
I make us say, Sakonjapo, let's open up a prayer. And yeah, we want to be on top of the issues. Now, yet to me, at the bullet, you're out. It's your best say you're paying for no. Omuji pension insurance or more kasa. Why say other 3 candidates in now? Omon kasa.
Yeah, not me. I think say what I'm trying to say is say also that me can be about Umar Biana Honorable Kennedy upon yes be madam Obechiama Omono. I want to say I think say what he's trying to say is not say also most of them no I declare you know their support for one candidate. I think so that is where his concern is.
Me asma okay. Obia wo na dweo.
Oh yeah, what I'm trying to say is me all can.
Party ni person odi ni papko ekwa. Nka he has a way of doing that. You bet me Congress.
The majority
now. On one day I say when you put one candidate na mo kan ho asem no. Okay, they can find a way to do that to make the person go. But party is okay. You mo be amfa form. Yeah, contest no. And we are going through the process. Me say me support the candidate way because me so about betumi aye adwuma. Obi so support honorable Kennedy compare to Japan because me say oba mede. You don't run those people so no support obi and support you unti. They are corrupt.
Yeah, council these issues now say ana the other all the other parties, what do you call the other contestants, it looks as if they have been expressing the same opinions. I think even what led to the resignation of the former trade minister, this also come back to all these issues. What they are saying. No, I'm not talking about corruption. We are talking about declaring support for and I say it looks as if all the party machinery, especially the top hierarchy and the people who matter in voting, it's as if you say there is a grand scheme. I am not using it. That's a word that Kim said. There's a grand scheme. Say they want a particular. It's as if you say that is where most of the aspirants, that is where their problem is.
All
those things. Yeah.
What we are saying is even with that, that's why I always keep on advising them. Say you must find a way to deal with those issues. What do you say? It's a party. Find a way to deal with those issues. And then the party must also seek to address those concerns now. Other aspirants in the region. Because once it's coming from that direction. It's the essence as parties, and as a political party, going forward, once right now, baby, but going forward in the future, they must try and look at all these things. Say if it will be best, because one say you minimum a contest now to abano all of a sudden what they say I say fine a campaign also be to be as a woman to abano ubia I say oh yeah see win one say yes a demoralize also to me and call forward because already Obia declared the stand. But
I think we should wrap up on this.
I'm only giving advice.
And your mom we fair. Okay, say before we call MPO we are. I can't say NDC MPR or court AG and we come to by election. Okay, so my last campaign Sunday, now Alan take us. All of a sudden, says Dr. Mahuma Baumia said they have to let him stop if you were one, we can be here. Though you're vice president, but you know that these two people are contesting. Let's even give protocol demands on the say or by just here. But look how happy which Nanabi came out later to come and apologize. Do you think that okay, say can Japan come here that die, you know, you say by this time can be see on and yasam kitwa.
That day now I'm making a base in the so. T. Share a young seminar near can one continue. Me from day one, the sound, and I become the sound our program I say. So from an opa of my chief 4 hour to time program starting I was in there. Yeah, meet the base in the so. Maybe a meeting we honorable Kennedy Japan Alan Chamante a dynamo. I will know. It's not okay. Yes, that incident see. But all Kase or Kasano Yentin Kayama Vice Onjina Panso. That's what you are trying to communicate. That's what Vice Ebaho, yes, or Baho as a party person, but essentially a vice president of the republic. So the protocol, or state protocol, they said, oh, wait me about, won't remember at that moment, and a room. So party who said, timer, or man buy on your party state protocol, you can't control those people. They have their way of, because BBC says, yeah, they are one of hold your responsibility before party. And then the people out about it. That doesn't mean it's a scheme for Allah. I don't know, yes, or more then. It's ya. Now, you know, before as a vice president, a black or my said certain arrangement and other thing. When they came, they started changing everything. Do you get it? Until I catch yourself in some way, he said, you can't want it. Wouldn't name their course for her. You better say, and I won't make it that kind of functions. Once we have the president and the vice president in our party, they are the last people to sit. But the time factor and other things in the programs, you show toy that day. You show toy. It's your programs no so time na vice baby through you na kasa course on other thing. That's why president ka say kwada ko empie ho ama get president unexpected and other things. So I know say why distracting? No, I'm just giving that because of only young party no oba na obebeye wedding no onene dia.
If you don't go by most president, I must be president.
No, the reason why I said, walk as a vice, but for no margin so I'm going to the day in Chasana Wokano and quote, and it's not a sir, I'm not penalty nothing. Well, we are about
when you say, I think, sir, whether it was deliberate or it wasn't deliberate, no, more party name, no, there are issues. Make I Boachie Jaco made a statement, sir. Make a statement, sir. Or say Baumia is an established candidate. He said this.
And it's true.
Enna Ken cast a showdown. So let's not pretend like say most of your people.
And it's a national chairman. After the first delegate, he went down to talk to all those people so that any BBO who be almost set a committee. So be any grievances, no, another process, no, be a Miosha Ankoye, no, go to the committee now anyway. So they went and BBS is away report to committee reporting for the empire because meaning said there's a suggestion. What did you say? What can the problem no or no say manual constitution age one? There's no maybe we may say yes, son. And then I meant son being and the way I hear related from elections from polling stations, no, and also the what in your maybe or so at the right time, no, we can go and
at the right time. Most of November for Mamuko. Nana Zameda was Nyamisha Baby for that. Wafa, there will be a few minutes to go, 7 minutes. But your last words, Nana Soman last week,
I pick on just two issues.
Okay.
So about first of all, I think seeing an attack on CTFM.
On the CTFM.
I won't say.
Don't say you better one come as
me
MPP and
oh, and yes, but I think say a marine in and I say a bobo so but something I hear me. I won't say last week and now UTV attacks by they be a cassette MPP and NDC me and as you be a new
Yambu Biao, Yakoi said, or Mumbai chance they are boys and
Obi studio. Now, a private, entity. Our Yene Juma. Swadi, I say, or not being in hey. Swadi, I say, they make some say political parties in India say. The media no, a part of our democratic dispensation. And more messages are person of the crowd, but if you are not about here, memoir. What's a man, a war party more person can say, I have a better naka. It is Sebi said, Obi air can say business when in you want. He am cartoonish.
We are born.
What do you say? Me, who difference and walk as a mumu ye. Oh, difference from ye in the acquired one. Sa adia ko ye ye ne dia ko ye se fata omo ye na kwanya na enso ye ba because the program
anya party next time because omo ko ye
and national chairman e be pacho
we no obono what is this for anya program because
you can't justify modi no sabi say okwa akotoa so obi so say sabi me pese o ma makwenya me pa cho say obi eni ye nyaadwo ha o ti mi mfira bonte ma edikiki say mo makwenya na so be kire ene say obi so nyaadwenya ya mawa won ti team wo fra ne say mame ka ma say
but yamre
o say me makase
of yamre in 30 seconds no
Roman mienu na parties mienu ni omo ye na aya na emwa eti no ye besere police for IGP and the pending for more Sabian because Macas Yan Shia near Astasi say going to 2024 the Bahaji it you only a year Speaker of Parliament I think say or say the two parties and I say political parties who enrich a consensus in nation building. It's something that I've said and I will continue to say it. I say on my win, what do you say? You need a national policy, a national agenda. What do you say? You need so. Let's say the America, UK, any other countries are. Say this is the way that we are going. A party manifesto, party agenda. And Nuntina aben bia ba. On say do obeshe radio way ye no. Was me de mani nye ho. Enti no so start for. Na ne normal e co-waste. But see a hwene national agenda, a national policy. Say the be ya on say oba untimi me kan kire me say we na me pese me ye. Say man say health no ya the health at all ya the education at all ya the economy every within the next 50 or 100 years we know where we are going the same point no and I make the American no na speaker and so battery say
okay nananza
yeah
but we dey Mr. Yamre na Yamre into quick one but mine yonko what last words
my last word attacks na eba city
okay
journalist Enquire. I say na ya condemn, but na me share senka and this form paying for asset now meet me I pulled out America say.
Omo do be kan he na just MBB ababa say omo.
Oh, yet I said in Kate make his statement where young chairman a call UTV call apology say exhibiting maturity. I don't know. Communication here, I can pick it another side, and he also
maybe he's gone, but we've not heard.
And other
you're trying to the close.
Why workers but mo esi when if they will join all different thing. That's the time and can so to me omo ka bibi e che yen say enye no baby a say e che ya adwenya nipa fa ekwan bebre so
na we dey mesra yamre ni ntino enti MP NDC for ye hwekwan za ngom try na omuntumi and render apology
no omo yes agent so to say my MPP for ye omo ama police force
omuntumi the law should take them
on sanitize and political
sana mbabe o mem hadia media houses ne bepe bouncers ni tu atoto ha mo ba ya ne samula
mo aso ya anoda
ya anoda the muni media na wo nsem ya beta na
me last time I catch you say one guy be omo attacking Bubi Ansa MPP for attack that journalist na ne kasa bi no mu na hu sa ase na okama one particular side but enyoma bi e course se na ma hu say we a journalist nso wo wadwen nso betim dia
oso wo wadwen abetumi a training ntino the best say journalists watch ra omo adwen amunti bibi ase ya you can go to their producers and then discuss it with them but mamonko enko attack yen Angel Amankwa, you are part of us and want to say happy birthday to you na Saturday. Your birthday, belated birthday. The Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, the Lord make his face shine upon you. We pray that the years ahead will be blessed and favorable. We say, Amamumo, Enitie, anywhere. The boss, the Bandaras. Boss, thank you so much, sir. My general manager, Mr. Aaron, radio manager, Mr. Mohammed, to my producer, Mr. Emmanuel, MCR Randy, social media, Nana Kwame, DJ in Swansea, and my name remains John Michael Kwame.